Hey friends, welcome back to Mermaid Rising Tarot. It's Mermaid Becca, and I have another unboxing for you guys. I've waited a little while for this one. This one came from Kickstarter, and it is from J.S. Moore as the author in Kingsport, Tennessee. And this is the Twilight of the Gods Tarot. It is the Delphic Maxim deck, and it is version number 2. And let's see. So it came with the box here, and it came with a tarot cloth. And put it in. I love eclectic things, and this deck really, I love the artwork. And the artist, I'll talk a little bit more about the artist. She is in a small historic town in Slovakia. And so this was on Kickstarter. And so for this deck, it has the wands are based on Norse myths, and then they have the pentacles are based on Egyptian myths, and we have the cups are based on Slavic legends. I'm scrolling on the Kickstarter so I can read it. And then the next one is the swords. It's based on Irish folklore. So we've got the artist. The original watercolor artwork was by Becca. Latekova. Oh my goodness, I'm butchering this. Latekova, Lateckova. She's got an Etsy shop. It's etsy.com/shop/Jenka art or L art. I'll put the link below. And so a little bit about the artist. She is a freelance artist living in a small historic town of Nitra in Slovakia. She's always been fascinated with history, especially ancient era and medieval times, in Slavic and Greek mythology. As a child, she was attracted to fantasy books, later movies, and she discovered the world of Tolkien's Lord of the Rings, and I fell in love with the fantasy genre. I was my own art teacher. The artists who influenced me most were Alan Lee, John Howe, Donato Giacola, and Todd Lockwood. And she says, I have always been drawn to traditional media. I prefer drawing people and animals, fantasy or real, but I also enjoy creating fantasy or sci-fi cities and landscapes. And I like the roughness, even the mistakes that come with traditional media. Her art is in a private collections and in magazines. She's won several art contests, and her illustrations can be found in some ebooks, some books and comics, and her greatest success is that her art is part of the documents to the extended edition of The Hobbit, The Battle of Five Armies. So with all of that, I am a huge fan of Tolkien and The Lord of the Rings and all that, the books, the movies, all that stuff. So that really got me excited about getting this deck and the fact that it had all the different myths in it. So here's the title, The Twilight of the Gods Tarot, Delphic Maxim. Here is the back of the box. Here's the name, Jenka Latekova and J.S. Moore. So they did reach their stretch goals, and there is a tarot cloth that came with the deck, and it's actually really big. Wow, it's huge. I don't even think I can fit it all in my little camera here. It's really big. Anywho. Wow, looks gorgeous. Alright, so we got the tarot cloth. And here's the box. Came with the guidebook here. Here's the inside of the box. Okay, so here's the top and the bottom. Trying to be careful. Feels like a pretty chunky deck. Okay. If I can get my fingers to work. Okay, here we go. Wow, it's like a cherry color. It's not red, it's not burgundy, but it's a gorgeous, gorgeous cherry foiling. Here's the backs. And let's take a look at the book. It's by Understanding Apples Press, first edition. Furthermore, we have not even to risk the adventure alone, for the heroes of all time have gone before us. The labyrinth is thoroughly known. We have only to follow the thread of the hero's path and where he had thought to find. And oh, my eyes are not so good. An abomination. We shall find a god. Where we had thought to slay another, we shall slay ourselves. Where we had thought to travel outward, we shall come to the center of our own existence. Where we had thought to be alone, we shall be with all the world. Joseph Campbell. Okay. So we've got the introduction, the major arcana, the minor arcana, the elder cards, creators, background and inspiration. Ooh, yes. Oh, I love it when people put the color of the... And it's not just black and white pictures, and they put the color. That's awesome. It is a little bit small on the print. Probably need my reading glasses. Ooh, look at the star. There's a picture of the artist. And I don't see that there's any kind of spreads. It's just a basic introduction and then meaning of all the cards. Ooh, so excited. I like that the borders like blend in with the color of the background of the card. It's not like it stands out. It just complements the artwork, and the artwork really kind of pops still inside of this, like inside the border. Did I missed one? I missed one. Sorry. So, okay, there. It's not in order. It's like they did one of each card. Interesting. Ooh, I love this. I love this. It would be really cool if the artwork was bigger, but maybe there's a reason why they have that on the corners. I'll have to read a little bit more. New deck, new deck. Try and fan this out a little bit. There we go. I love it. I just really love this one. This is so unique. I don't have anything like this in my collection. I'm hoping I'm not flipping through. Missing one. I love mythology. I love the stories. Oh, that is awesome. Love dragons. We got our first grapes in the garden this year. They were so yummy. The cardstock is a little bit, feels on the thin side. I don't know, we'll have to see how it shuffles. I don't know, this is, like I said, it's a chunky deck, so I don't think they could have made these too much thicker. It would have been really hard to shuffle. It doesn't feel out of place either. Like, I wasn't sure when I got this if, like, all the different mythologies were gonna blend well together in one deck, or if it would just, like, stand out and look like someone put, like, you know, 4 different decks together. It's really beautiful. There's my card. think they did a great job with this deck. I don't have the first one, and I don't know. I'll have to check and see if anyone did a flip through of the first version to see what the first version looks like. But I really, really was drawn to the artwork. Look at the star. That is beautiful. That's a great moon one. I like that one. And we have a female here for the sun. Usually it's always a little kid. Oh, I really, really love this. Oh, so there's extra cards in here. The Sacred Grove. Okay, so we ended with the world. And then we had the Primeval Forest, the Sacred Grove, Equinox, Cassiopeia, Cephas, Solstice, Portal, Colossus, the Labyrinth, the Wasteland, the Quest, cool, Golden Fleece, the Trojan Horse, the Horizon, the Underground, Experience, Midas, Battlefield, Creation, Metamorphosis, and the Endless. Ooh, I love this one. Ooh, what does it say about the extra cards? The extra cards. I will need my readers because I can't get my eyes to focus. But there are extra cards in the deck. I think that's really cool. I really liked the Endless one. So let's read that one. That was at the end, right? Oops, sorry. Get my eyes to adjust. Things need not have happened to be true. Tales and dreams are the shadow truths that will endure when mere facts are dust and ashes and forget. And that's by Neil Gaiman. Dream. Ooh, my eyes are struggling. For some folks, death is a release. For others, death is an abomination, a terrible thing. But in the end, I'm there for all of them. Take my hand. Neil Gaiman, Death. Dream and death are siblings. Anthropomorphic. Okay, my tongue is just totally tied tonight. Embodiments of their... Oh, these are... I'm having a hard time reading this. I'm so sorry. Dream is the protagonist. Neil Gaiman Sandman series, a moody introvert who can sometimes be ruthless and cavalier in his dealings with humans. Death, his older sister, in his emotional counterpoint, providing compassion and empathy when necessary. The two are part of a larger family, which includes destiny, despair, destruction, desire, and delirium, formerly delight, and these characters are known as the Endless. When the Endless card appears in a spread, it signals a need for balance. For every dream manifested, another must die to make room for it. Magpie's meditation. What are you ready to let go of? What are you ready to create? Magpie's message. Omnia mantentura nihil interit. Everything changes, but nothing is truly lost. And then it says J.S. Moore was born in Kingsport, Tennessee, but grew up all over the northeastern Tennessee region. While serving in the United States Army as a military police officer in Puerto Rico, Moore was introduced to Hunter S. Thompson and says it was almost like looking into a mirror. After military service, Moore returned to Tennessee, where he attended Northeast State Community College and then studied English and history at East Tennessee State University. He has written 33 books, including Understanding Apples, Haggard, Harry, and the Holy Grail, and the national children's bestseller Outside Kitty. He has created tarot decks, including Carthesis Tarot, Fantastic Myths, and Legends of the Egyptian Book of the Dead Tarot. Ooh. We'll have to go check all that out. So many things to check out. So excited. Alright, so that is the tarot, the Twilight of the Gods Tarot, the Delphic Maxim. So, I'm going to be checking out this new deck. I'm putting my I know, it's going to be, it kind of bothers me that stuff seems like it's out of order. We have Ace of Cups. It just did all the aces. Oh, that's going to drive me nuts. I'm going to have to put it in order and then shuffle. Because that just drives me a little cuckoo. But I'm really thrilled to have gotten this one. I mean, I don't have very many tarot decks that are from Kickstarter. And I've ordered, I ordered one over a year ago and it still has not arrived. And so they are assuring me that it's shipping out sometime in June or July. And that was the Decolonized Tarot. The creator had gotten cancer, and then there was a friend of hers helping her with the printing and everything, and she had was pregnant at the time and gave birth, and so had some complications with all of that and was in the hospital, so there was a lot of delays with that one. And while I was waiting for that deck, this one really caught my interest, and I just really fell in love with the artwork and the idea of the 4 different suits with the 4 different mythologies in one deck, because I'm very eclectic. I just love all the different myths and legends and stories and stuff like that, and I think that's really cool. Instead of buying like 4 decks, which will cost you a lot more money, you kind of get all of that in one deck, and I think they blended it really, really well. I love all the imagery. Tell me what you guys think about this deck. Did you get this one? Was it on your list? And what do you think of all the different suits being a different myth? And do you think that they did a good job blending them? So I'd love to hear what you guys think about that. And thanks for hanging out with me this evening as I do an unboxing. I haven't had too many unboxings in a while. Hopefully I might have a few more coming soon. So thanks for hanging out with me here, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.